Hi, is anyone there? Okay, well, either I somehow disabled the chat or no one's saying anything. Um, I want to say that it is really pretty back there. Let's see if we can get the mountains. Oh, those are the mountains in the background. So, reaching a goal. It's all in identifying you as the kind of person that can actually experience it. Oh, hey, there's questions now. I wonder if I changing old beliefs. It is rewriting your story. It is seeing yourself as the kind of person who can actually have the thing that you are seeking. And now people are saying a lot, so I guess I must have disabled it before. I'm glad I re-signed on. So you want to think of yourself as like the author of your life. You are like penning a story, you are sculpting something beautiful, a beautiful piece of artwork, you are painting the story of your life. You want to see your path as something that aligns with your story. You want to see it as truth. So it's like identifying with what kind of person you are. It's hard sometimes because you want things that you've never experienced. A lot of times you've experienced the exact opposite of what you want. You wonder, how on earth can I imagine this as part of my story, imagine this as part of my truth? And it happens through small baby steps. You can look to other people as role models. You know, you can say, well, that person did it, so can I. You know, there's no reason why I'm no different than anybody else that has reached their goal, that has sort of reconciled with someone else that they love very much. Got a question. What is this? Oh, and now it's going away again. Oh, wait, it just popped up. If anyone wants to give me tips on how to use the chat feature in Android, that would be really, really helpful right now. Because it just, oh, wait, there it is again. How to manifest an X-Pack successfully. Well, that one's kind of a no-brainer. It is seeing yourself as worthy of having this love again and this connection again. It is connecting more with what it was like to be happy with this person, as opposed to the arguments, as opposed to the problems, as opposed to the issues that brought you apart. Even if you have issues to still work through, you want to focus more on what it is like to be happy together, because that's why you want to be together again. You don't want to be together again to repeat the same old relationship as before. You want to repeat the best things as before and grow and evolve in even better ways. And sometimes people will say, we're never going to get back together. And people do change their mind, but you have to present them with a new version of yourself. Like, not the needy, you know, or one that sort of made these mistakes, but instead the person who is ready to try again and to really be in a relationship again. And you have to, it's more about the way you identify yourself. So you say, I am worth this. I am worth being loved. I am not going to message this person 1,000 times. I am going to let them come to me when they are ready. I'm going to give them room to miss me as opposed to bugging them. I am going to see myself as someone who can be missed, as someone who is worth those things, as someone who's valued, as someone who is important, as someone who is beautiful. Oh, wow, look at those mountains behind me. If you stop thinking about a specific person, can they feel? No. In fact, you should not think about them all the time, because that is a lot more detrimental. It feels like being smothered. I mean, imagine like someone gripping onto the idea of you, almost like an obsession. Like, that's like someone like smothering you with a ton of blankets or pillows and like you're having a hard time breathing. Like, that's a horrible feeling. You want to think about them in love, send them love, do your own thing, have fun. And I know it's hard when you want somebody so badly and you're like, well, how can I have fun without them? How can I have fun by myself? Then am I saying, well, I don't need them because I'm just so happy without them? Or am I giving them the impression that I don't need them? No. You are welcoming them in. Good morning from LA, California. I love Los Angeles. I lived there temporarily. I do love it there. How to let go. Letting go is about trust. If you're having a hard time letting go, it is because you may not believe that what you want can actually happen, so you kind of are getting fixated on this idea and thinking about it too much. because you're afraid to just kind of put it aside. A lot of times people think if they stop thinking about something that they will lose the desire for it. But desire comes within yourself. It is a part of you. It is not something that is going to go away. Hi. Someone just sent me hi. I said hi to me, Barabani. Probably totally mispronounced that, but hi. But again, it's about seeing yourself as the very thing that you seek. So if you want to have a particular job, a particular relationship, you have to first see yourself as capable of having that. You may not know how to have it. You may not know the steps to actually attaining that. We're going to go downstairs again because I liked it in here. It's so pretty up here. Let's go in the hallway. Oh, wow, my eyes look really like they're glowing right now. That's really interesting. It's interesting what light can do. It can make you look so many different ways. The lighting in the airport yesterday was awful. I rewatched that video. Oh my gosh. Sorry about that. How to make sure you get back with your desired person. Oh, it went away. How do I scroll up? I wish I knew how to scroll up. So we stop thinking about them and focus on ourselves. Yes. That is like the answer, and everybody doesn't want to do that, but seriously, the people that have gotten with their person or have gotten back together with an ex, that's what they did, whether they realized it or not. That is how it always works. You never hear a story about somebody reuniting when they were super desperate, crying in bed, and sort of being disheveled. I'm going in this room over here. Ooh, some sort of like, I guess that's where they have parties or something. Ooh, let's get the ceiling. It's so pretty. Seriously, look how pretty that is up there. I can't get it. It's like a, oh wow, isn't that neat? So cool. Can't wait to do live footage from the next hotel. Oh, there's a horse over here. Let's go get this. Oh wait, that's pretty. That's kind of cool. Look, there's a horse. Okay, let's take another question. There's more questions. Wouldn't, if they're thinking of you, wouldn't it cause you to think of them? I don't know. Maybe. I'm not exactly an expert on, this sort of idea that if you're thinking of someone, are they thinking of you? I mean, I do have connections, and we're always sort of subconsciously communicating with one another on an intuitive level. But, I mean, if you're thinking of them, did they, who started thinking of who first? I don't know. The chicken or the egg, which one came first? No idea. But I think that when you start to dissect it like that, that you lose the point of all of this. The point of all of this is to keep it as simple as possible. You're not trying to be anxious or cause strain. My specific person has a boyfriend. What to do? That's the third party scenario. We hear about that often. I did release a third party video. And I want to say, if there is a third party involved, don't compare yourself to this other person. See yourself as amazing and wonderful, and just let things come together at the right time. Don't obsess about this person's current relationship. Doesn't matter. Just focus on you. Your time will come, and don't wait around for this person. Do your own thing. If you ideally want to be with them, that's okay. You don't have to date other people if you don't want to. But don't put your life on hold. That's not fair. You should be having fun too. Can I ask about money? Sure. I really want to overcome an issue about money. I mean, you got to be productive. You got to put yourself out there. But I think that money can come from a lot of different sources. It can come from a lot of unexpected places. And I always say to sort of make friends with money. Don't see it as an evil thing or a thing that's constantly escaping you or this confusing thing. Money is just an idea. It's not even real. It's like paper. It's a number in your bank account. It allows you to have experiences. Like right now, obviously this trip costs money, but I think that money comes to you when you do what you love too. I found a lot of success doing this kind of work because I think, I feel like I'm able to help people in a sense, and I really enjoy it, my heart is in it. So I would say connect with things that your heart is in, and I feel like money opportunities will come to you, and feel like you can have the experiences that you want, because a lot of times you can win, say you want to travel, you don't necessarily have to have a lot of money. Sometimes you can win things, or someone can bring you along on a trip for free where you least expected it. Let's take another question. Oh, they went away again. I'm gonna have, I'm gonna have to Google is how on earth to replay these chat messages. How to go from friends to lovers. See yourself as the lover. And don't push or force this first. And don't be like our lover. Just see yourself as that. And don't force, push, worry. Just smile. Have a good time, and I feel like that's when relationships develop into love. Because a lot of marriages, a lot of relationships started out as friendships. I think I'm gonna pause for right now because I gotta get on the road. Wish me luck driving a stick shift. I will definitely be back on. So I look forward to answering more questions from wonderful locations. And thank you to the Best Western. It is beautiful here, and the people here have been lovely. So have a wonderful time, and I will see you soon.